We're live. What up, fellas? Or women, ladies, everyone?
Happy Friday. Let me know if it's crooked.
It's crooked. My
Which?
side needs to come down.
This way?
Yeah, that looks pretty good.
All right, let's double check it on the screen. Happy Friday, everybody. We made it. We made it.
Late.
We made it, though.
That's why he came on once, told him what shows we are going to be here for and ain't going to be here for, and now we showing up late.
You know, that's how we got to do it.
Falling off.
We got to keep you on your toes. Let us know if you can hear us. Give us some sound check. 1 2 1 2. Let us know. Can you hear us? Oh, wonderful. Wonderful. Thank you. Let's give everybody a minute to pile on in, right? It would only be right. There's nothing to see. You just need
I know,
to
but
speak.
I don't have my phone is dead. Of course, it ran out
Oh,
of
that's
battery.
what you mean. Of course.
I can't see these comments. I can't see your comments.
I can turn this more here so that way you
There
can
you
see a little bit of what's going on there.
Thumbs up.
Welcome everybody in.
Loud and clear.
Hey Ari, hey Veronica. If you're here, just drop a what's up or let us know you're here. Drop it in the chat so we know you're piling on it. Let's give everybody a second.
While we wait for that, you should probably go ahead and get done with housekeeping.
Excuse me, I enjoy housekeeping. It's for people to hear it, not for you're the worst. Do you know how announcements are supposed to work? People are supposed to receive them. You don't say it to an empty lot or crowd.
It's the same thing every week.
Listen, exactly. And this is why our followers are growing exponentially, expeditiously.
I don't think you use either one of those correctly.
Okay, I can see everybody.
Nikki.
Thank you for dropping a little wave so we know that you guys are here. Hey, Nikki, Tiffany, Whitney, what's up? All right. Welcome on in. All right, let's get into it.
23.
Now that everybody's starting to pile on in. Welcome back to another episode of Couples Couch. This is
Pat.
And I'm Cam. This episode features our wonderful What's Hot topics. What's hot this week? What went on this week? Right, Patrick? But before we do, we have to do our housekeeping. I'm going to start letting Patrick do the housekeeping.
What have I done to deserve this housekeeping?
All right, housekeeping. If you are new to our channel, welcome. If you are not new, you know what I'm about to say. We do not get into the nitty-gritty details of every topic in this episode unless we see fit. Be sure to click the like and the subscribe button to support our channel and expand our reach even further across YouTube. Shannon has already dropped in the chat that we're over 23,000 subscribers. 23,000. Wow. Okay. Shannon is our moderator. Of course, we couldn't do this without her. Thank you so much, Shannon, for taking time out of your busy day to do this with us. Also, be sure to follow us on Instagram if you haven't already. Shop our store, shop our merch. And if you have any juicy details that you would like to share, send us some mango letters. Right, Patrick? Because we got some stories that we'd like to give our perspective on. So drop your mango letters to us. Shannon will drop the email address where you can send that to us as well. Okay. That's all I have for housekeeping. I'm done. Dunzo.
Don't be like that. I'm sorry.
I'm done. Okay. Let's get into it. Ready?
Let's go.
This week was interesting, to say the least, right? This was a very interesting week in the world of news. Right?
Yeah, it was interesting. I'm excited to see what you picked.
Okay, let's see what I picked this week. Topics are in.
Let's go.
First things first. This don't want to go nowhere.
First things first. Rest in peace, Uncle Phil. For real.
You know what? I can't. Let me see if I can get it to move now.
This is going to aggravate me.
Why does that bother you?
Because when I was moving, it was going click, 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 click. What are you doing?
I'm trying to move the screen. It won't move.
Now it'll move. Where are you trying to move it to?
There we go. To the next scene. There we go. Why are you looking like that? All right. It took me forever, but I finally got it. Erica Mena fired from the Love and Hip Hop franchise.
Cause Erica Mena that shit.
She Mena that. Mint. All right. In one of the latest episodes of Love and Hip Hop Atlanta, Erica and Spice got into a heated argument during their lunch. High level overview for you guys who do not watch Love and Hip Hop Atlanta. Erica and Spice were discussing the dynamics of Erica's marriage to Safari. Spice told Erica she isn't the first woman in the world to be divorced and left with kids. Spice says she has been a single mom of 16 years, so welcome to the club, Erica. Erica says, I have been a single mom of 17 years. And Spice says yes to a child who doesn't like you. Erica gets immediately pissed and turned the whole table over on Spice.
Perfect example of why your son don't like you.
Arguing commences. During the argument, Erica proceeds to call Spice a monkey and even made monkey sounds. The Love and Hip Hop stars sparked massive backlash for calling Spice a monkey. The Love and Hip Hop franchise made the decision to terminate Erica from the show effective immediately, and she will not return for next season. The current argument amongst the viewers in the streets is that Erica may not have intended to use the term monkey as a racial slur, whereas others are convinced that Erica in fact knew what the term meant and how she used it in the moment. My question for y'all in the chat is, do you think Erica knew using the term monkey is a racial slur during the argument with Spice?
Absolutely.
This
Absolutely. You had to know.
You had to know what it means. Yes.
You cannot not know.
That's where I'm at with it. I think you clearly know that term is derogatory. It is a racial slur.
The way your intent for using it was intended in the way that we all assumed you were trying to use it.
That's what I think. The argument in the streets on behalf of Erica is that when you argue and people are talking about your child, you know, all bets are off and that's it. They're just going to talk about, you go say whatever you say. Whatever come out your mouth, you don't know. You just black out.
You mean the truth? You mean you get mad and you say the truth? Because you talk about my kids, I promise you I'm going to tell you the truth about yourself. Ain't going to be no monkeys, ain't going to be none of that.
And let's talk about that a little bit. Spice saying your child does not like you. Is that considered her talking about her kid? Or anything that you just bring up the child is talking about it? I didn't take it as she's talking about the child. I think she's referencing the child. I don't think she's talking.
She didn't talk about that lady's child. What the problem is she has unresolved issues with her child.
It's clear because it triggered her.
Yeah, and so
she blacked out.
Yeah, you overdid it.
You definitely overdid it.
And your kid probably don't like you because of the way you act out.
Yeah.
He comes to you with help on his homework. If Johnny got 3 apples and Steve got 3 apples, and they both give all the apples to Mark, how many apples did Mark have? 7. Where the hell did you get the other apple from? Like, yo, I don't want to be a part of this.
Airman says, of course she knew it was a racial slur. Michelle says, that's dumb. Erica has gotten backlash for calling someone else a monkey. Whitney says she absolutely knew what she was doing. Tiffany says, yes, she did because she's Afro-Latina, right?
Look, I don't care what you are. I know what you were trying to say to me.
Right.
Spice I know how you were trying to use it.
Spice was trying to weaponize her child not liking her in the moment to, of course, give her a jab in the argument.
I don't
right?
care.
No,
you out here publicly fighting with your child. Yes. Don't be on the show and go work your issues out with your child if it's that important.
Spice was wrong in that sense because she was trying to get her, trying to win the argument, but it wasn't worth.
All of y'all women are dirty.
The draw forward.
All y'all women on the show are dirty and do each other dirty, and you're two-faced. So you get everything you got coming to you. That's what it
Spice did
is.
say she knew in an interview after the show. She said she knew what she signed up for, so it comes with the territory.
Yeah.
So Spice did say that. Roshan says she didn't talk about her child, and I'm in a total agreement with Roshan. I don't believe she talked about her child.
If her child had issues and she brought him up,
she gave him a mention, which triggered Erica because there may be I'm not in her household, I don't know, there may be some truth behind it why it triggered her. So like if somebody said to me, oh, you've been a mom to a 7-year-old who don't like you, I would be like, and where you get that from? Because it's not true.
The only people get mad when you critique their parenting is bad parents.
Right. Say that.
Because you can say whatever you want about my parenting style. I know.
Good and hell well.
I'm tight. So you can't tell me nothing I don't know.
That's where I'm at with it too. That's why I'd be like, that didn't land because it's not true.
That's why your kids don't like me. Good. Yeah. They're not supposed to like me. They're supposed to respect me.
Hey, there. Another whole word right there. All right. That's all I have for that.
That was more than what it deserved.
That's true. But we have to make mention of it. So let's go on into the next hot topic. Let's see if it'll move. That's the thing. This thing here is acting up. Oh, it did it. It's on a delay. Woo, child. That 70s show. I actually like that show. That 70s show star is sentenced to 30 years. So Danny Masterson was sentenced on Thursday to 30 years to life in prison.
2 15-year sentences consecutively.
For raping 2 women. Masterson was found guilty of forcibly engaging in sexual acts with 2 women more than 20 years ago. Wow. At his Hollywood Hills home. The former television star, who is now 47 years old, was convicted on 2 of 3 counts of rape. My question for you guys in the chat is, do you think the punishment fits the crime?
Yeah, if you did it, yeah.
I'm just asking. I'm just asking a question. Tiffany said, good for him, nasty dude.
Yeah, what sane person would be like, nah, 30 years is entirely too much for a repeated rapist.
You OD now, because that's too much.
No, give him 70.
Oh.
Give a damn.
Ari says yes. And imagine this crime he did at 27, because that was 20 years ago. Ooh, Shannon says scum. I haven't heard that word in forever. Nikki says he should have gotten life. Tiffany says yes. So everybody's in agreement.
Yeah, it's not gonna be fun. It's gonna be
hard.
Him.
Yeah, that's kind of hard.
It's gonna be a tough 30 years.
Yeah.
Or he'll go to segregation, which it'll still be tough.
Yeah, that's rough.
Good for him.
Man, Jesus.
The justice system working.
It works today. Okay, let's move on into the next hot topic.
That 70s show was good.
It was a real funny show.
Wilmer's like, yo, I thought I fell off. I'm straight.
Who?
Wilmer Valderrama.
Oh, yeah. Whatever happened to him?
He went the way of, what was his girlfriend? Lindsay Lohan? Wasn't he dating her?
Yeah. Dang, that's true. Dang, you took me back. Shannon says, what you do in the dark will come to light. And apparently, it did. And with that...
Kamara the other day, it brought up, remember we were talking about, you were like, you're a TV star. Why would you?
Oh, yeah. I was saying when I saw the news on Thursday that, it was announced he had 30 years. I'm thinking, why are you out here taking it from people? You're famous. I'm sure that they're willing to give it away for free. You know what I mean?
Told her a rapist don't want it given. He want to take it. That's part of it. That's why he need to be in jail for 30 years. I'm like, you can get this for free. Like these women, I'm sure, were lining up to be with him back. I mean, when you have that type of fame, that 70s show was a big show back then. Yeah, it was. Yeah. Huge.
Wilmer is on NICS.
Oh, is he?
Oh, I didn't know. I never watched that. Okay, cool. Well, good for him. And with that, I'm ready to move on into the next hot topic.
Last time I saw him, he was making your mama jokes on MTV.
You know what? NCIS. Sorry. And I said it just like the way you wrote it, too. NCIS. I didn't even catch it.
Just like a news broadcaster.
I'm
no thoughts of your own.
Exactly
where it goes.
It's like I'm robotic now. Just reading it as is. Oh my gosh. Tiffany says people use fame to get away with stuff. I do have to agree with that. All the more reason why the girls were sure was lining up for you, so you could have got away with just.
But that's not. They're sick. They're sick in the brain. He's a rapist.
Wonderful women at your.
He is a rapist. He's sick in the brain. He just need to be put away.
Jeez, man.
Because he can have it all thrown to him, but he's gonna seek out the one that doesn't want it so he can take it. That's how he works. Like
bad business. Bad business.
Scum, like someone said.
Shannon.
But he'll get what he's got coming.
I don't wish no bad on nobody. You know?
And I heard he's a raging alcoholic. Like he's in
Is he?
medical ward because he's like detoxing. Like, it's crazy. I don't know how you show up to play. Listen, if you sentence me, no, what is it? If you convict me in July, do they got ankle monitor on him? Or is he monitored? Because I'm not coming back in August for you to tell me how many years.
Ago.
I'm gone. I'm trying to run.
We already know where this
I'm not going back for that kind of a charge.
20 years.
I'm not going to jail. No, I'm talking. They said he was guilty back in like June or July or something.
Oh, this is sentencing.
Yeah, and now they wait to sentence you later.
You know,
once you tell me I'm guilty, I'm not coming back to tell me how long you gonna keep me locked up.
And this is why they put stuff on trackers on.
I'm on the run. I'm cutting it off. You better put a whole agent on me. I'm leaving.
I can't. I'm moving into the next.
Up to Alaska, swimming over to Russia or something. I'm not.
I'm moving into the next hot topic. I'm not doing it with this one here. Next. Let's see if it goes. Did it move?
No. Someone said it's not about.
It's not about power.
It is about power, not about what he can get.
I can see that to be true. Woo! All right. Speaking of power, this one had some force behind it.
Before we get into this,
we do not condone bullying, violence, domestic disputes
of any kind.
But this is Couples Couch with Pat and Cam, and we do have to make a horrible situation.
I'm not. I'm trying to protect people out here. We are offering Couples Couch helmets. This one right here. This one it requires some action on your part. You know? It's not fully faced, so when they swing, you gotta duck. Catch it right there. You can always upgrade for 3 small payments of $39.99, and you can get the full face.
The topic is woman hit with a brick by a man.
Enclosed, and this will go ahead and protect you. You can tell all the guys, hell no, I don't give you my number. Call them scrubs. I don't want you. Scrub is a guy that can't get no pump from me. Bam, protect yourself. Y'all can't be in these streets unprotected.
He said you could hit him with the boom and you get him right there. Deja said, now why you gotta bring the kid's helmet into this? He done got PJ's electric scooter helmet and pay his bike helmet with the brick.
Piece of the brick.
This is
piece of. You can have a piece of the brick.
Evidence.
Exhibit A.
Or Exhibit A. Woman gets hospitalized after allegedly being hit in the face with a brick by a man she refuses to give her number to. The alleged incident occurred in Houston, Texas. Next time I go to Houston, make sure we pack our helmets.
Next time you go to Houston, you go by yourself. I went to school down by Houston. I don't travel to Houston no more.
Make sure I put my helmet in my carry-on.
Helmet. Shoulder pads. PJ gonna be coming around looking for his football gear. It's gonna be gone.
Put my helmet in my carry-on. The woman says she was surrounded by men.
Nah, baby. If you're in Houston, you get a hall pass. You give people your number. I don't want you to come back.
She was surrounded by men who did absolutely nothing, she says. The woman says the man who hit her with the brick got in his car and left the scene after assaulting her, and she is afraid he will never, ever get caught.
Did he have a brick in his hand the whole time, or did he pick it up?
I think what happened, from what I heard, it's hard to watch because that lump there.
What they got a video of him hitting her?
It's hard to watch her describing because that lump on the side of her head was terrible. Right? I ever seen the episode of Martin when he went and fight that dude in the ring? That knot was insane. I think she said he asked her for her number. She said no. He picked up a brick all in the same moment and said, "What you gonna do?"
And you stayed there.
And I would have took off running.
You ain't gonna do nothing.
I would have took off running. So my question for y'all in the chat is, do you think the men surrounding that woman who got hit with the brick should have stepped in on this situation?
Okay, we switching it. We're going serious.
Okay.
First of all, let it be known, woman, male, dog, cat, nobody should be hit in the face with a brick at all, ever. That should not happen. Ever. Should have not happened.
Ever, yeah.
Now, I guess the discussion is socially, what is the responsibility of men in the area around when something like this happens?
That witnessed this happening.
Right. So I'm saying it was wrong for him to hit her with a brick.
Absolutely.
No one should ever get hit in the face with a brick.
Ever.
But if you looking at me to do something other than hey, don't do that, and a call to the police, I'm not doing no more than that.
Right, because you don't want to sacrifice your safety.
Right. I'm not getting involved.
That could have gone really wrong had somebody say, I'm going to save her, or try to attempt to save her, and then it would have been an RIP thing.
Get off. Don't hit her with a brick.
Not the brick, man.
Come on, bro. And then when he leaves, I'll give medical assistance. But for her to think that these men were going to, who are not attached to her in any way,
no shape or form,
are just off the strength of her getting hit with a brick, are going to go and physically involve themselves.
Yeah.
That's why they call them heroes.
Right.
Because everybody ain't going to do it.
Deja says, what do you want them to do? If he hit her with the work, the brick will hit me with the brick. I don't know what that means.
It means if he hit,
she said I'll call the police. Though.
If he hit her with a brick, what you think he gonna do to me?
Right, he gonna brick me.
He hitting women with bricks. What, he gonna hit me with a cinder block? Nah.
This person clearly don't.
He don't care. He's on a different level. He's willing to go further than me. I don't even hit people with bricks on Gran Turismo.
SKG said yes, the men should have stepped in. Think about it though. Imagine how many more injuries
stepped in and done what? First of all, what could he have stepped in? They said he hit her in the head with the brick, got in his car, and drove off.
Right.
I'm supposed to jump in front of the car?
No, you're supposed
I'll take down the license plate.
After he hit her with the brick, the guys who were there and witnessed it should have been like maybe tackled him or fought him on her behalf or do something for her. You know.
Right,
I mean?
and we all would have been like, rest in peace to the man that tried to stop an altercation. He leaves behind however many kids and a wife, and no.
I do want to say this.
And especially if I don't... Time out, I'm sorry. Go ahead. Say it and I'll say I'll jump on.
Okay. I was going to say, when she was on the phone showing the world that he hit me with a brick, can you believe this? Two things came to mind, and I'll let you get your thing in. How is it you got a knot the size of a shoe on the side of your head, and the first thing you think is to pick up the phone to show the world?
Because that's what she does.
I would have been passed out. I would have been done.
They probably gave her some smelling salts.
I don't get this generation where they feel like this is the time to share this with the world.
I ain't showing nobody my face like this.
They would have had to come and scrape me off the concrete.
As vain as you are, you wouldn't put your face on nothing.
With that there, that's the first thing. Second thing for me was when I see that background in her phone as she's showing the world, I see dumpsters. I see the area didn't look up to par to be outside of your car. I saw at least 7 or 8 other men just standing around, some with shirts on, some look like they haven't, had a paycheck in days.
None of them look real chivalrous.
None of them look like they are.
Bro, we kicking it. Why? I don't even know you. And here's another thing. I have seen it too many times. First of all, if I don't know anyone, so we're assuming I'm just hanging out and a guy and a woman get into a fight. Another reason I'm not getting involved, they get into it. He hits her. I try to break it up. He pulls gun out, hits me, or knocks me out, shoots me, whatever.
Yeah.
He shows up to his court date. There she is right in the court with him.
But he was hollering at her. It wasn't her boyfriend. It wasn't a domestic
I'm
thing.
saying this is why I don't get involved with men and women fighting. I break it up. It's not like she's going to leave him and go away and never come back. She's probably going to come back around to him.
Or to that
So
area.
what am I doing? No, I'm not doing it. You can call me a punk. You can call me whatever you want. You mess with mine, then I will defend to the death. But randoms out there in the street, no.
I think my point that I was trying to get across to at the very end is that the area that she was in didn't even look safe to begin with. I have this thing like and this was when I was younger.
Don't do it.
Now I live in a way better.
Don't you dare do it. You go get ate up. Don't put accountability on these people.
No, I was gonna put accountability on myself.
That's what I'm saying. You can't do that. You can't say why was she in that area.
No.
Oh, you're not supposed to be. No.
You
can't do that.
What I was gonna say though too was that this is me personally. If I go to an area where there's too many men hanging out front, I ain't getting out and I ain't stopping there.
That's accountable. You look at a situation
okay.
and you say, this isn't safe for me.
Right.
So I'm not going to place myself in this situation.
Right.
You're not allowed to do that. What they want is, I should be able to go anywhere and anywhere and do whatever I want and be treated the right way. That's not the world, but you can't say that. It's like when you tell someone, what were you wearing? Oh, I can wear what I want. Okay. Well, you can wear what you want.
But there's sometimes something
that's in
for common sense.
That
right?
works in fantasy land.
Right.
Here in the real world,
right.
If you dress a certain way,
yes.
you're gonna get a certain reaction.
Right.
Men and women. If I go out here with my pants hanging off my ass and a big shirt and I look like that's how I'm gonna be treated.
Right. You're gonna be addressed how you dress. But sometimes you don't even have to be. Let's play devil's advocate. Sometimes you don't have to dress any certain kind of way, but you can see the area is just it's not conducive to you coming out and walking through this crowd of men, because one of them may be bold enough to be like, hey, mama, let me get your phone number.
Yeah, no one expects
what your name is. Like,
no one expects to get hit in the head with a brick, but if you're in the alley with 30 dudes, you can expect to get groped probably.
It's a high.
Someone's gonna grow.
Probability is higher.
I'm not saying it's right.
We're not at
but
all.
If you're a betting person, something's gonna go on in that alley.
Something not conducive to what you.
So don't put yourself in those situations.
That's just where I'm at. Tanya says you guys knew her. You guys know her. They said she's a hot. Oh, okay. They say she's a hot mess. She comes around all the time, which is no excuse for him to have done what he did. But there's more to the story according to them. There's always so much more to these stories.
I seen a clip where she was in some dude's face. You know how girls are like, diss a dude, like, no, you can have my number, and then walk off, and then she start twerking and
the most.
Right.
I didn't know all that.
Yeah, it was a quick video I've seen, and you are 100% in your right to do that.
Yeah, live your life.
You can do that.
But there's gonna be.
But then when something ill happens, don't turn around and act like, well, where did this come from?
Yeah, Nikki says being out certain hours of the night, dressing a certain way, leaving your drink unattended, etc. is personal accountability. It doesn't make what may happen right, but should be expected. Right. We all share this.
Nobody is
couch potatoes with sense here.
Yeah, yes. Nobody is saying that she was at fault.
No.
That what that she brought onto herself, what happened. Nobody's saying that. It was a horrible thing that happened to her, and it should not have happened. But you know what? When somebody says somebody got ate by a shark,
you were like, what you was doing out in the middle of the ocean so close to them?
The only time I'm ever surprised is when if they ever say, oh, you know Tommy got ate by a shark. Where was Tommy at? Over on 1st Street and 22nd? You know, then I'm like, how does he get eaten by a shark? But if Tommy goes in the ocean and he's swimming out there like a seal and he get ate by a shark, it's not that unexpected.
And I hate to use Poppy in everything, but Poppy says you play around a mud hole, you're going to get muddy. And it's true.
It's true.
It works for every situation.
Every situation.
It really does.
You play
Shout
around
out to
the
Poppy.
you play around the mud hole, you're gonna get muddy. You might not have been the one jumping into the muddy, but you got muddy because you was around.
Yeah, he was around it. So, like I said, I would have peeped the scene and see all those dudes out there. It was a lot of guys out there, and it was dark. Yes, Tia, they said that she opened up a GoFundMe is up to around 40,000 is what I saw Shannon post in the chat. I just would have, like Deja said too earlier in the chat.
40,000. A brick to the face is going for 40 grand.
She would drive.
Come on, baby. Hit me in the head. 40 grand. Or 40 grand. Come on.
She would Deja said she would drive with her car on E if outside of the gas station looked too lit.
Yeah.
I would not. I'm with you. 40K. That's insane.
You know what? If someone invite me to a house party and they call it a house party, like, hey, you should come over to my house party, I'm not going. I don't do house parties.
You know I ain't. Yeah.
I won't do it.
Too intimate of a setting for me.
Concerts at clubs.
Yeah.
Like hip hop stars go do a concert at a club. I'm not going.
Yeah.
Like you have to be accountable for what you involve or what situations you put yourself in.
Agreed. And with that, we're going to wrap up that topic and let's move into our very new segment. I'm so excited about this. But before I introduce it, let me make sure this is going to move. I don't know the ESPN,
Sports talk
music
with
that
Pat.
they do. But this is the new segment of What's Hot Topics, and it is called Sports Talk with Pat. We're going to get into some sports. This is not this is not my realm, so yours truly will lead this segment. He finally got his own segment.
I got my own segment, y'all.
He made it, y'all. All right, let's get into it. Go ahead.
So
we
we're gonna talk sports today. A little housekeeping.
You gonna have housekeeping? You gonna have housekeeping in your segment? First topic is Deion Sanders wins first D1 football game.
I could not have been happier for Deion Sanders, HBCUs, Travis Hunter, Shador Sanders, all of the Colorado University. Way to go getting your first win. It was amazing. I watched the game. Hell of a game. They came down here to TCU, right here in our very own DFW, and they put it to the Horned Frogs. Congratulations, Deion.
Tiffany says, Pat, have you seen the Chiefs got that butt handed to them last night?
That was my next line of business.
Okay.
Patrick Mahomes, who I am publicly against. I don't like him.
Uh-oh. Wait a second.
Kamar, I don't think he's cute, and I don't like him.
But that's just my personal opinion. I don't got to lay with him at night.
Well, the one that does is boring as hell, too.
You know what? Oh, my God, I can't.
Hey, when Mahomes shows a picture of his wife, this is what he shows. Bland. Plain.
I'm not talking about you, though, girl. I ain't talking about you.
She's like, I be playing as I want. He got a $500 million contract.
That's true. So enjoy
you got me there.
Enjoy
Good job. But yes, last night the Chiefs lost to the Detroit Lions of Detroit. Yeah, 21-20. Way to go, Lions! I think this is gonna be y'all's year. I love your coach. We're gonna eat their kneecaps if we have to. And the only other bit of sports we will talk about for right now is the Cowboys and the Giants. For your first Sunday night football, the Cowboys of Dallas will travel to the Giants of New York to battle it out. And y'all know I got my Cowboys winning it by a touchdown. 28-21.
Look at you. I ain't never seen him so excited to do a segment ever. Have y'all couch potatoes? I've never seen this enthusiasm. He rolls his eyes when I have to lead a segment. You see, I'm here cheering in the background. I'm giving a little dance. He's getting all in it. But to me, let me say some housekeeping rules. But I'm here for you. You did well. So I'm going to assume that we spoke about the kickoff of the NFL season. Is that where we went?
That was the Chiefs and the Lions.
Okay, I just wanted to double check. My question for you guys for the Deion Sanders win of the first D1 football game is the question is, do you think Deion's team would or will win less than or more than 5 games this season?
Over under 5 games, y'all, for Colorado University.
Yeah. What do you think? Tell me in the chat. Do you think that Deion's
I love you
team
too,
will
Debbie.
or more than 5 games this season? Let me know.
Thank you.
Let me know in the chat. They're coming on. And
I think
Barbara
Dion's
said, way to go, Pat. Oh, look at you. You got a whole cheering squad in the. Tanya says,
yep. I got him over
he's gonna
5
run
wins.
over
D1, Division
D1?
1.
Mm-hmm. What do you guys think? Shannon says more than 5. Barbara says more than 5.
Yep.
Deja says, I think only 5.
5 is
okay.
I'm gonna go 6, but 5 is a good number. And
Okay.
for you guys, Colorado will be playing Nebraska this weekend. It's an old rivalry game from when they were both in the Big 12.
Mm-hmm.
They've since left the conference, but this is the second time they've played in like 7 years or something.
Okay, and I have a second question in this segment for your sports talk and I saw Shannon dropped it earlier, but I want to hear from you guys again. Drop your predictions. What 2 teams do you think will be in the Super Bowl? I want to hear from
What teams will represent what team will represent the NFC and what team will represent the AFC?
AFC. There you go. Drop it in. What team will represent that?
Y'all know I got the Cowboys going from the NFC and from the AFC.
Couples couch prediction is NFC is the Cowboys.
Yep.
And
they will be playing the Cincinnati Bengals.
That's from the AFC.
Yep. That's your Super Bowl team.
That's our couples couch prediction.
And Boulder is dope, y'all. Have you ever heard of Boulder, Colorado?
I've heard of none of this.
Boulder, Colorado is beautiful.
I'm here so I don't get fined.
Eagles, Lions? Well, Eagles and Lions would have to play in the NFC Championship game. They're both NFC.
Barbara says the Cowboys.
But I do like
Smokey
Lions.
says I can go with that, Pat. So you think in the Super Bowl it will be the
Cowboys
and who?
The Bengals.
And the Bengals. Did
Orange
they play in
team.
the Super Bowl recently?
Bengals did, yeah.
Yeah, I thought they did. Okay.
Joe Cool just became the highest.
Shannon says Cowboys and the Chiefs for her.
Okay.
Okay.
Chiefs better go out and sign their D tackle. And Kelsey better get healthy.
Okay.
Oh, yeah. See.
Deja says the Browns for her.
I like the Browns.
Okay.
Go Deshaun. That's a whole nother segment. We start talking about Deshaun Watson and his massages.
Okay, we're not going to go down that road just yet. Tanya says, yes, the Bengals played in the Super Bowl, and they are my team for over 3 decades.
Congratulations, because they're good now. But for most of that 3 decades, you were a super fan. If you stayed a fan, you had the whole. I'm talking like the Cowboys have success. We haven't done nothing in 27 years.
That was the last time they were at the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
Woo. What was the last time they made it to at least the what do you call it? Is it the finals or is that
27 years?
Or is that basketball?
27 years. It's been 27 years since we've been. 27 years since we won.
Sheesh. I'm over here mixing basketball and football. Are they in the finals or what?
Cowboys make the Final Four this year.
Oh my God! All right. Well, that is. Oh, Whitney says the Giants and the Chiefs.
Okay.
For her.
Giants, people, I've heard some things about Giants. We'll see what Saquon could do. That dude's thighs are like this big.
Oh, really?
Ridiculous.
Put you in a headlock, it's over. Oh,
why would you be why would your head be? Anyway.
Sorry. This is where, okay. So I'm done
and
with
that's
this
all
segment.
for sports talk.
That's all we have for the sports talk. The glasses, though.
ESPN, hit me up in the DM.
Hey, watch you be a, what do they call them?
I'm not working for ESPN. They lay people off all the time.
You got to make it your part-time. You still got to keep your full-time.
Yeah.
Okay.
There ain't no benefits.
All right. Tiffany says, hopefully my team will get at least 8 wins.
Who's your team, Tiffany?
I forget who your team was, Tiffany. You got to drop it in the chat for us one more time. But that's all we have for the sports talk segment with Pat. Good job on your first segment.
Thank you.
All right, you guys. All right, let's move it right along.
Now, if the Cowboys lose, come back for segment 2 because I'm going to lose my mind. If we go on those losing streaks or Dak gets hurt or something stupid or he continues to lead the league in interceptions, I'll be on here losing my mind in the middle of our Let's Chat. But go ahead.
Michelle
go ahead back with your little show.
Sports Talk t-shirt.
We'll
work on that.
Go back with your little show.
Oh, now I'm back with the little show. Oh, my gosh. I can't. Oh, Tiffany says her team is the Texans. Oh no. They only doing good in Buc-ee's. You know their merch. Sorry.
That's been Sports Talk with Pat.
I'm sorry. Okay. Let's move right along into the next hot topic. All right, you guys. Let's go. Let's see if I can get this to move.
That was fun. Thank you.
That was great. You were so passionate.
Start talking about something I know.
Then you can get into it.
Come to me earlier. We're going to talk about Erica Mena. Who's that and what did she do? She was
Mena.
called people monkeys. And she said it too. I was you monkey!
She did. She did. She
I didn't know that
it.
was a racial term. How?
She blacked out is what she did. All right, let's try this again. This thing is acting up, y'all. I don't know why it's on such of a delay today. Oh, there we go. These two topics that's coming up are going to be a little on the lighter side. Celebrity hookups. Kylie Jenner has a new ting, right? Reported earlier this week, Kylie was spotted locking lips with the actor Timothy. How you say his last name, Patrick? Charlemagne the God?
Chalamet.
Chalamet. Timothy Chalamet.
I
I
know
hope I
who
say
he
his
is.
name right. I'm so sorry. At the Beyonce concert this week. Timothy is an American-French actor who is 27 years old and have been nominated for 2 Golden Globes and an Academy Award. I believe also that Timothy is set to play the new Willy Wonka in the new Willy Wonka movie coming up that is coming to theaters soon.
Didn't they already redo that once?
It's the one that we just saw in previews. That one. That's the dude. The question
Like
for
a
you
prequel.
guys. Yeah, the prequel. Yeah. He'll be the actual young Willy Wonka. Do you think that this new hookup will last for Kylie Jenner?
No.
Is our question.
Do any of them? Ever?
Shannon says it's Chalamet. Okay. Thank you, Shannon. That's his last name. Chalamet. Do you think this new... Tony says, why is this news? Who cares? We don't.
Right.
But the internet cared. The internet was wrecked for
Those
the whole day.
17-year-olds were going crazy.
E-News, E.T. They were all... Everybody, they were all posting this. This is huge news for them. Tiffany says, run Tiffany.
I don't like
She's not
any
even good for
Kardashian.
publicity.
None of them. There's
I
not
said to
one
PJ
cool
the other
Kardashian.
day, you think we're the Kardashians? He said, what is a Kardashian? He didn't
He
even
had
know
to write,
what it
what
is.
is a
He
Kardashian?
had no clue what it is.
YouTube folks news.
No, put it together.
Oh,
You got it. You got it now. Okay. That's all I have for celebrity news. Y'all are the worst with this. Couples couch. Y'all ain't to be played with.
yeah, I like my coffee black.
Y'all ain't to be played
I like my
with.
news.
Shannon said they don't get into relationships for love, just publicity. Very true.
And why y'all gotta call it a relationship? How old are these people? Young 20s? It ain't a
27.
relationship. They just hooked up.
That's why I called it a celebrity.
Like, damn,
hookup.
if y'all was following me around with a camera in my 20s, I'd be like, he had 3 relationships tonight.
I can't with you. I can't. Let's move on to the next hot topic. Next, another, very light. I'm just giving y'all what's in the news, okay? Don't come for me, okay? Don't tell me why is this news. This is what's in the news.
Can we not put this out?
Just real quick.
These are 3 people now that absolutely don't need the limelight. Go ahead.
Rashawn Rock, real quick, welcomes her baby boy this week. She shares her labor and delivery experience live on Instagram with her followers, while Blueface parties with his baby mama in another part of the world.
His other baby mama.
Right, his other baby mama, while Krishan welcomes the baby in the hospital without him.
Right, like when you have a baby, they'll tie your tubes for your 2 while they're in there sometimes. Do you think that while she was having the baby that they called in the dentist to give her a real tooth?
So, Ari, yes, she was live. She was on live. What that picture you see there, if you can see it clearly, she has the whole bonnet on. That is a screenshot of her live having the actual baby. Michelle said scroll on cam. Real quick before we do, she names her baby, Krishan is her name, and she names her baby after herself, Krishan Malone.
Middle name, inmate 33776.
Stop. My question question for
You
y'all
see
in the
me too?
chat.
What do you think
real
will happen
quick.
with that baby? If you're brought up in a house with your parents or these two, what do you think is going to happen to you?
I don't know if you've ever followed them.
This is
so
why I
bad.
don't even like talking about them people.
Question for the chat is, do you think Blueface should have been present for the delivery of his son, even though they're not together?
He was. She put it. We were all present.
It was live.
You can be present too. Just go to the live.
Nikki says, is nothing private anymore? No. I thought the same thing, Nikki. I was like, yo, we going live to have a baby now? Like, we don't even... Like, we have to be included on everything. You can't just give the news.
You can't go live in the delivery room when it's me and you. I don't want them to see how I get down.
This was a lot. Tyler says, I think she named the baby after herself so she can love him the way she wasn't. Nikki says he should have been there, but would have stressed her out. It's just so toxic.
I don't think he should have been there. I don't think them two should be around each other.
No, I don't think it's healthy for either of their mindsets. Either of them. They just need to stay apart.
Mindsets, physically, they are
mental
toxic.
health. Yeah, it's sad. All right, we're moving on. We're not giving that a whole lot of life. I just wanted to give y'all a quick mention. And let's move on into another celebrity baby. Real quick, Rihanna and ASAP Rocky and more celebrity baby news.
That's a birthing room they should have had a camera in.
Rihanna's baby's name. I can't stand you. Rihanna's baby's name has been released. The baby's name, drum roll. Riot. Like, you know when something go bad outside and then they have a riot for it? His name is Riot Rose, according to reports. So now she has two babies.
She ain't gonna put me on child support. She can name the baby whatever she wants.
One baby is RZA and the other baby is Riot. RZA and Riot are her babies. My question for you in the chat is, do you like her babies' names? It don't matter what we like, right? She got a billion reasons why she could care less about what we like.
Y'all go ahead and say you don't like that baby name and see if she don't throw a table on you like, what's her name in the first segment?
Erica Mena.
Mena.
Riot and RZA are the names of these babies.
Ridiculous. That's going to be the third one.
Nikki says Riot and RZA are ridiculous. Patrick said ridiculous going to be the third name. Done. RZA and Riot Rocky. Stop it, Shannon. Shannon.
RZA and Riot Rocky Road.
I can't. That's all I have for celebrity baby news. I know it's not for me to like Rihanna. I'm a huge fan of yours and your craft. So you do you with your baby child. I just want to know what the couch potatoes thought. Right? Don't make
Rihanna,
me
you can do no wrong. Name that baby whatever you want.
Yeah. That's true. Tiffany says those kids will not have to worry about their names on applications.
No, they ain't filling out no applications.
Sure. That's for sure. Let's get into the hottest and important hot topic of this week. Are you ready?
Is this our special guest?
Let's welcome our very special guest to the show. This hot topic has been a long time coming. We're excited to have him. Let's go ahead and welcome our special guest to the show.
My favorite little boy, PJ Humphries.
Hey, PJ. I want everyone to know today, September 8th, is PJ's birthday.
And you're how old today?
How old are you today? Show him the shirt.
7.
7 years old. So everybody who is here, go ahead and scream it in the chat for me. Go ahead and wish PJ a very happy birthday for us in the chat. PJ is now 7 years old. Peyton is also here.
You know she can't have nobody get on camera without her.
We couldn't have PJ on the show and not have Peyton because we'd have hell to pay. Right, Peyton? Is there anything that you would like to say? Let me give you your opportunity to say anything.
No.
You have nothing to say? Okay.
You want to say something?
I want to go swimming.
Tell them about your
Okay.
favorite present.
What was your favorite present that you got today for your birthday?
The Five Nights at Freddy.
You got, what did you get?
The Five Nights at Freddy game.
Oh, you got a Five Nights at Freddy game. And where can you play that game on? Is it?
PS4 and PS5.
Oh, you can play it on the PS5 too?
And
And the Switch.
Oh, you got a Five Nights at Freddy game for your Nintendo Switch too? Oh, you see everybody coming in saying happy birthday, PJ. What do you tell them?
Thank you.
Aww.
hey, you want to wave and say bye? You can go get your swim trunks on.
Payne, you can't be on camera eating candy. She is her daddy's child, is she not?
You're fine.
I'm just messing with you. I'm just messing with you.
Say bye.
All
Y'all can go
right,
get
you
your
guys
swim
say
trunks.
bye to all the couch potatoes. Say
Bye.
bye. Say bye, PJ. Wave. All right, you can go ahead and go. You just
Oh.
your segment's over.
PJ.
Oh, look, PJ. What did somebody send you? How much does that say? Can you see it?
$7.
Yes. Thank you, Nikki.
Thank
for
you,
sending
Nikki.
$7.
You said thank you.
Tell
Thank
Nikki thank you.
Mine now.
Aw, thank you so much,
Happy-
Nikki.
Happy birthday, buddy.
Have a happy birthday. All right, PJ and Peyton, you guys are dismissed. Your
Thank you.
segment is over. Bye, PJ. See you later. Get out the chat. See you later.
Go get your
Bye.
swim trunks on.
Tyler says, let me hold $5, PJ. For those that were not able to attend our live show here, be sure to sound off in the comment section below about our hot topics that we had this week. We would love to hear from you. Also, be sure to hit the like and the subscribe button to support
Thank
our
you.
channel. Continue to expand our reach across YouTube. Shannon, as always, we thank you so much for being our moderator. And to everybody out there, thank you so much for wishing PJ a very happy birthday. That was so sweet of you guys.
And he loves it.
And he's going to soak up every minute of that after we get off here. He's going to talk about it so much. I thank you guys for tuning in. And we will see you next Friday for another What's Hot Topic.
But before then,
Oh, okay. We have a new episode of
oh my goodness.
Is You Cool With returning on Wednesday. Special announcement. Is You Cool With Volume 4 is returning on Wednesday. And guess who's back in the building? Rob the Barber is back to give his perspective as the single guy, right? On Is You Cool With
That's what you
blank
keep saying,
in
but
your
you keep
marriage or
inviting the same
relationship.
person. We ain't got no other single people?
I don't know a whole lot of single people.
No, I'm just playing. I love having Rob on.
So be sure to turn your notifications on so you don't miss a beat when that video is uploaded on Wednesday morning. Be sure to tune in, you guys. Is You Cool With returns on Wednesday. Yes, and that's all I have.
And that's all, folks.
That's all, you guys. Have a very safe weekend, and we will see you guys on Wednesday and Friday, of course. Bye.
See ya. Oh, yeah, I get it.
Bye, you guys.